It's university scholarships at George Mason University. Let me share the link before I forget. Now, even though Eamon is not here to join us right now, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask them in the chat, and he will be able to answer them whenever he comes back. All right? I'm pretty sure he will be back soon. Maybe we should boot. Okay, he's back. Eamon, can you hear me right now? You're okay.
Yes. Yes,
I can hear
can
you
you
now.
hear me? All right.
I can hear you now. Hang on, let me see. Can you give me a sound check, please, to make sure our viewers can hear you?
All right. Sound check, sound check.
Okay, I think our live stream is getting your voice right now. So, what is your advice for our viewer who wants to study, take a master's course in law, and he wants our opinion? Also, sorry, if our viewers can let me know to make sure if they can hear Eamon, that would make it easier for you to get his opinion. So yeah, sorry, Eamon, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's the same thing I say every week. So if you need help, we need more details as to where you want to study, your overall financial situation. Are you expecting full funding? Are you just looking up for scholarships that would cover your tuition or part of it? So there's that. For the most part, if students want to study in the United States, it's really difficult when it comes to law. And also, like, law is a subject where studying it abroad is somewhat difficult, because then, for example, if you study in the UK, you would study um, British law or Scots law, and then you'd have to practice law in that country. So you can't practice law outside that country, and it's very tricky when it comes to subjects like law. That's why you don't find as many scholarships for law as far as international students are concerned, because uh, the expectation is always that you would go back to your home country, and if you come to a country where you study law and you'd have to practice law within that country, most countries don't want that. So they want international students to come get a degree, pay money, and then go back. And even if they fund part of their education, they don't expect them to stay, and that's why finding scholarships for law is quite hard. I would say, like, this is just my opinion as far as that's concerned. But you may find some opportunities that I don't know of.
Okay, thank you very much. That was a very good insight. Yeah, I didn't think of that really. So now we'll see today two more scholarships after this one. They're both available for masters and PhD students. Sorry, one is just for masters. And as you can see, there are no specific subjects for any of those. So if the university is offering a law degree, you can just use those scholarships to study. Thank you very much. You're welcome. If you have any other questions, we'll be happy to try and help you. Now, again, back to the scholarship. This is for bachelors. It's in George Mason University in the United States. It's full tuition. I wish it was a full funding scholarship, because again, as I said, there are not many of those, and the ones that are open right now, we've seen them quite recently. I don't want to redo the same ones very frequently, and since I decided to do a full tuition, I chose one in United States because United States is where the tuition fees are like provide the most like the largest financial barrier, I guess. So of course, like you also have to like provide like cover your living expenses, maybe with a part-time job, maybe with another scholarships. But again, like that might be 12 up to $20,000 a year, maybe. But like as you can see, like here, the tuition fees can go up to 40, 50, $60,000. So I choose to usually for full tuition, I choose usually United States universities, and that like it's the most popular destination for all of you, I guess. Anyway, so this is in George Mason University. There are just 20 recipients for this, but it's not a very large university. As you can see, deadline, you still have time. It covers a financial aid package containing a full tuition scholarship for 4 years and access to various resource materials via the University Scholar Lounge. Now, the university, it's in Virginia, if I remember correctly. It's larger than I remember, sorry. As you can see, we have more information here, like the admission, like the deadlines, and tuition. As you can see, like the last one we saw in China had a tuition fee about like a tenth of this. This is about $40,000 if you want to study bachelor's. Hang on. And if you want to see where the university is, let's see. Now, it's not a very high quality education institution. It's here in Virginia, but as far as I know, it's a very good research university, and they also have like graduate assistantships as well. So if you're interested in that, like maybe to stay at the university to have like do masters, PhD, and etc., it might be a good like if you especially have a particular research in mind, research subject in mind. So it might be a good university for you. Anyway, this is the university. So there isn't much to say about this scholarship. It basically covers your tuitions. Academically outstanding students who are offered a 4-year full tuition scholarship to the university. You can read this page to learn more. It's under here under eligibility criteria. And you need to be able to submit admission application to the Honors College by early action deadline. That's important. You can just click here and go to the University Scholarships page to see, like maybe you can watch this video about other university scholars and get more information. But basically, in its essence, it's a full tuition scholarship in Virginia, United States. Not a very expensive place, but again, kind of like East Coast is a little bit expensive on the expensive side. So yeah, I would have a plan to cover my living expenses too. So anyway, that's it. Eamon, do you want to add anything about this?
Mm,
Oh,
yeah,
no. Okay.
no, not really. So, you've covered everything, I guess. It remains a very, very competitive scholarship with only 20 recipients. Um, so, although I would think that this is a university that not many international students would apply to, um, at least as far as my experience with international application, I have seen the students apply to all kinds of colleges, but I have never come across this one. So I would say it's less competitive from an international student point of view or side. It still remains a competitive scholarship nonetheless.
Yeah. I mean, as long as a scholarship gives you around about, I don't know, let's say more than $100,000 worth of aid, I guess it will be competitive nonetheless. So yeah, thank you very much for that.